Hey Gemini, welcome to your first reading for March. I hope this finds you well. I am bringing you a general reading for the collective of Gemini Sun and Rising. Just take what speaks to you, leave the rest, and remember you can always flip the energies around, so if it kind of comes out reversed for you, that's not a problem. That's kind of common. I did want to mention that I will be announcing the channel memberships. I know I've been teasing it out. I decided to wait till we get all the way through the retrograde shadow phase, which will be the 13th or 14th of the month. And I just want to give you a quick introduction. There will be 2 levels. One, as I've promised, we'll have those morning musings. They've been expanded to be for Sun, Moon, Rising, and Venus, so that will be a nice little added feature. You will get the solar return extended. So that's the birthday readings I do for each sign. I am behind on Aquarius, and I've got Pisces in the works. So each month, the sign of the month will be uploaded, and the extended will be in there. As well as the full moon and new moon extendeds are also in there. So that right there with those 3 extendeds is a $33 value. So I just want to let you know that. The second level is everything I just described, plus minimum of 1 masterclass per month. Masterclasses are a deep dive into a related topic. They usually go for an hour to an hour and a half. They will be as interactive as I can make them, and will be topics from tarot to twin flame to north-south node to new moon, full moon, rituals, etc. We'll cover a lot of different topics, minimum of 1 a month. So that's what you can look forward to, and those will be coming soon. So stay tuned. This is Spirit Animal Oracle. I'm going to pull 2 cards, one for Divine Masculine, one for Divine Feminine. Let's see what wants to come through. Oh, I love that. Oh, so the masculine gets card 12, Canary Spirit. Sing your song. Sing your song, Divine Masculine. I love the crown on the head too. That always gives me a chuckle. Feminine gets card 13, Cat Spirit. Claim your independence. Claim your independence. So I love both of these cards. We've got the 12 and the 13. They kind of came out in order. So a 3 card and a 4 card. Interesting. Working together and building foundations. So that co-creative energy of the 3 leads into the let's establish the ground rules for the number 4. Really beautiful energy. Okay, so 1 card for the Geminis watching. If you're here as a cross watcher, welcome. Welcome, welcome. If you're new to the channel, welcome. I hope all of you that are here, if you enjoy the reading, please like it, please subscribe. Let's grow this thing. I'm excited for this new year, though I feel like it's just beginning for me. Oh, this is perfect. So this is from Soul Coaching. Gemini, it says light. My light radiates through my life and the world around me. It is so. Yes, 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 Gemini. It is all about your light. It kind of beams through your eyes. My sister is a Gemini, so that speaks to me. Lovely, lovely oracle. Okay, so let's go take a quick dive into your connection. See what's coming through. Whew. Talk about light. Look at the feminine stepping into the reading in the energy of the sun. I'm getting a very strong message here for the feminine side of the reading. That is Leo energy, but again, it's the sun. It's about happiness and bliss and feeling safe and protected in your vulnerability. It is about light and, radiating into your life and the world around you. This little guy is out in the backyard, naked as a jaybird, riding around on the pony. But he is unaware, if you notice the big stone wall behind him, he's unaware of all the harsh elements. He's being protected from the harsh elements of the world. Feels protected and safe. Masculine, however, showing up in the reading in the energy of the 4 of Swords. So this could be a little bit of healing It could be some of the, what I call remnants of the retrograde, which were in the post-shadow phase. So this card to me often reminds me of retrograde because it's about, right, recharging, releasing, reassessing, reevaluating, realigning, all the re's that we kind of think about, reviewing. It can be a healing card, but it can also be like going to ground and getting very quiet and sort of doing a little bit of a review. So it's kind of zen and meditative. We'll look at that with the clarifiers. It may just be about healing. Period. Full stop. Yes. Yes, it is. Oh, lovely. Okay. Woo! Got it? Okay, so I'm feeling like I'm kind of catching you in the midst of a little upgrade. For the masculine in the past, we have the Ten of Swords. That would be the end of a painful cycle. The Ten of Swords often feels like you didn't see it coming. Kind of has a little flavor of the Tower, but not as dramatic. This is kind of like shock, and then it's like rip the Band-Aid off. We're done. So that's where the past was, and right now there's this message of love or apology. So the present experience for this masculine is they are receiving a message of love or apology, or they are preparing to offer a message of love or apology. But because I see the healing card here, I almost feel as if it's coming toward them, toward the masculine. And then we've got the Three of Wands in the future position. And that's all about ships coming in and manifesting that, which you've set your intentions, you've put it out there in the universe, and there it is. It's coming into shore. So really nice set of cards for the masculine. The feminine, as I said, all focused on the happiness. In the past, there was a desire for co-creative energy. That's the 3 card of the Canary Spirit, right? The 3 is about you, your divine counterpart, and spirit all working together to take this connection from something ordinary and build it into something extraordinary. So it's a really nice energy. And right now, though, the present experience is this feminine's kind of like got their ear to the ground, looking for a message, looking for some, some information, maybe some truth. The Page of Swords is the spy or the detective of the tarot. So kind of more seeking a message or some information. Could be about whether or not, we've got 2 pages here. So this is why I'm feeling like I'm catching you in a shifting phase. The page feels like you've backstepped a little bit. And you're kind of tiptoeing through this little phase. And then in the future, what is coming in for this masculine is now leaving the shore with there they are together. See what I'm saying? Ships coming in and then moving on to calmer waters together. I just love this. I think it's something beautiful to look forward to. So, receive that. I love that you get the light card for the gems here. I don't know if the Gemini is the masculine or the feminine. That's for you to determine. And it works the same for whether you're the Gemini or if you happen to be here as a cross watcher. My best advice is find one side of the connection that speaks to you the most closely aligns with your experience of the connection. The other side is then your counterpart. And if you need to switch the labels of masculine and feminine, that's fine. This isn't a private reading, so we can be a little loosey-goosey about it. All right, I'm ready. 4 of Swords. Wow, yes. I feel this is some healing and deep reflection as this masculine moves through a period of transformation. So I'm not I'm feeling a little teeny touch of dark night of the soul, but it doesn't feel as dramatic to me. Right, it's not. So it's a good kind of deep reflection, some energy in this masculine's world, something within them needs to die off before the new can be born. And that is what I'm seeing here. If you notice in the corner, it's very hard for you to see, the sun is coming up on the horizon, way far in the background. Even though the death card seems very dark and gloomy, there's that beautiful white rose of peace. The sun is breaking through the light. The light is just cracking on the horizon. And then we have the gorgeous judgment card, which both these cards are Scorpio. So this masculine can be a Scorpio or have heavy Scorpio planetary placements, or, you know, it doesn't have to be that, but I'm feeling Scorpio coming through real strong. And the judgment is all about that ascension, right? Coming to that crossroads. As the transformation unfolds, you come to the crossroads. Do you answer the call of the past life soulmate? It is a card of forgiveness. It is a card of second chances. It is a card of redemption. So now that I see that, I feel as if the message of love or apology is an even exchange. And this masculine is right now feeling the sensitivity coming through in that Page of Cups way. It's an innocent energy. It is authentic. It's like, I truly mean it. I really care. I really care about you. I really care for what's gone on between us. You know, if I've done anything, I'm sorry, my bad. It's sincere. So I'm feeling as if the painful ending happened between the two of you. There is this period now of redemption and second chances that this masculine is working on their healing from everything and better understanding what went down as they kind of shift through that transformation energy of the death card, only to rise up again. This is like the phoenix rising from the ashes and accepting that opportunity at the second chance. And the redemption. It would be a wish granted, wish come true. This is like wish fulfillment kind of energy. It's not the same as a star, but it's more on an emotional level. It's like, yay, everything's, you know, I'm pretty self-satisfied. So underneath, they're looking to come through this whole experience with some measure of self-satisfaction on an emotional level, right? Like, I did it. I made it through, which I think is nice. 10 of Swords in the past. There was definitely some interference. 5 of Wands, conflict, lots of resistance and defensiveness. Maybe a need to kind of stand in one's power, you know? And underneath was the 2 of Swords. So I feel whatever happened, it was could have been some conflict between the counterparts, but it could also have come from an outside source, right? Other people, meddlesome, busybody, family members, friends, somebody getting in the mix and causing the chaos and causing the conflict. So that card to me is all about a lack of harmony, a lack of unity. It's also, you know, it's almost there's one-upsmanship here in this card sometimes, and there it is. After this 5 of Wands, somebody has to kind of step up and say, whoa, wait a minute, back off. And that's what I'm feeling happened. And it kind of brought everything to a crashing halt. Underneath, 2 of Swords. So the masculine was kind of like, what just happened? I need to go within and find the truth of what's just gone on here. And the decision I have to make, I got to be clear about it. So the 2 of Swords underneath suggests that they were kind of uncertain of their decision on a matter, and that caused the conflict, and then everything, all communication, swords just broke down. Page of Cups right now, though, got lovely energy. Yes. Oh my gosh, so beautiful. A message of love or apology, but also with this beautiful energy of, yeah, we're going to come through this. We're going to have our moment of bliss, our happily ever after. It's a nice, there's, that utopia that we all dream of in that 10 of cups. So I feel as if we've got a little bit of a self-correction here on the part of the masculine. Maybe a change of heart, and that may be, sometimes we have a change of heart and that leads to a transformation. I almost don't want to touch this anymore, but I did. 5 of Pentacles. Oh, okay. So they are feeling shut out. The masculine right now is feeling like, I'm out in the cold. I don't know how to access the warmth of this connection. I have this message of love I want to deliver, all about the happiness and coming full circle, but I don't know if it will be received. So underneath, I think they feel this connection is fated. There's destiny at work here. So because it's underneath, for those who are new, when I pull from under the deck, it's usually what's bubbling up under the surface, more in the psyche, less in conscious awareness. Can just also be something going on behind the scenes, and that's what I feel is happening here. We have the Wheel of Fortune, fate steps in and things unfold in divine time. Our egos don't like that, but that's kind of how it all works. And so even though they're kind of feeling out in the cold right now, on some level in their psyche, they believe in fate, they believe in destiny, and that things will unfold in divine time. That's why they're going to be manifesting in the future. There's ships to come in. What is it that is coming in for this divine masculine going forward? Jeez, guys, perfect. Manifesting the soulmate. Just beautiful. All right, my loves, that feels good to me. Feminine, sun. We have Leo energy in the sun. I think I forgot to mention Sagittarius for that Wheel of Fortune. It's about Jupiter more than anything. Sun and the moon. Wow. Feminine, come on. So the feminine, when you step into the reading in the energy of the sun, that's your conscious awareness. When the moon clarifies it, that's your unconscious awareness. That's what's going on in your psyche. Everything that triggers your insecurities, your apprehension, your fears, your worries, right? Because you don't really know what's going on. You're seeking the happiness. You're stepping into the light here. I get it. I feel it. But you're not 100% sure that you're safe. Wow. Right? Because we had that brutal 10 of Swords. Yep. So I think you're kind of fearing, is it really over? Is it completely over? Or is just the painful chapter over? Do you see the difference? Because sometimes the 10 of Swords is the end of a painful cycle. Sometimes it's just the end. It's just done. Stick a fork in it. I don't think it is, but I think you fear that it is. And you have questions about that. That makes sense to me. So underneath, beautiful, perfect, Gemini, Libra, Aquarius in the Queen of Swords, she's all about truth-seeking, truth-telling. I just want to get to it. I want to get to it. I want to get to the heart of the matter. I want to deal with it right up front, all cards face up on the table. Ask me anything. I'll tell you what you want to know. I've got questions for you as well. So I love that. It leads me to believe that on some level, the feminine has a few things to sort out with their divine counterpart. And they're coming from a very clear-headed energy in that Queen of Swords. All the Queens have extra cups, so it's not like she's without compassion, that Queen of Swords. She has compassion. She's just more coming from the realm of thought, perception, right? And truth. So in the past, this feminine, I mean, if you're not a Leo, you definitely Leo's going on somewhere for you, but for me, I'm getting a nod from Spirit that it's more about the light. It's more about the literal light that you feel when when you're in the energy of the sun. And this is about you feeling safe and protected in your vulnerability, dear feminine. This is about you in the past wanting to kind of work together, co-create this connection in a way that you would feel safe and protected. And of course, what comes with that? The sense of bliss. If you knew you could be yourself 24/7 with one person and they would not ask you to be something other than who you are, wouldn't that be your definition of happiness? It certainly would for me, because I'm not perfect 24/7, though I refuse to tell anybody that to their face. But you see what I'm saying? It's like if I knew I could have a bad day and just still be loved and not have the person take it personally, that's some sunshine in my life. That's what I feel has been going on here for this feminine. One more on that. Oh, look at how mirrored you are. We've got the Ten of Swords on both sides. Now we have this Page of Cups. So that truly a message of love coming from this feminine. I feel like it was almost a beseeching, kind of like, I beseech you, let's work through this together. We can do it. I love you. We deserve this happiness, but we can't get there without, doing like the sense of co-creative energy, that sense of community together with Spirit, the universe, whatever, you call to as your higher power. Really lovely. Interesting, I will take the King of Cups underneath because I feel as if this feminine, the masculine could definitely be a water sign because I'm picking up the heavy Scorpio. So for some of you, that's the case. But for others, the King of Cups just represents somebody that's emotionally available, that's coming from high vibration love, that may be a little emotionally vulnerable and therefore not always have the easiest time expressing their feelings and emotions, but they can hold space for yours. And that's what I think this feminine was doing in the past, sort of reaching out with this message of love to kind of coax the emotional vulnerability and availability out of this masculine. I don't think it went very well because Ten of Swords. But right now, Page of Swords, I think this feminine's really kind of maybe even keeping tabs on this masculine a little bit. Oh, interesting. Page of Swords with the Eight of Cups. And another 8, the 8 of Pentacles. It is lawn day, by the way, so if you start to hear a buzzing sound in the background, it's lawn day here on the property. If I stop speaking, it's because I can't think. I'm seeing this and I'm not sure. Yes, now, thank God. There we go. I was kind of distracted, wasn't sure if the Seven of Cups applied, but with the Four of Wands, it absolutely does. So before I talk about the main, what was on the top of the deck, underneath this deck, this feminine is confused and getting mixed messages from the twin. That was in your last reading, Gemini. That was in your last reading. And now this reading is making sense. Like I said, I'm feeling a little subtle shift. Baby step shift, right? We've got 2 pages here, Page of Swords, Page of Cups. So underneath, the feminine still feeling mixed messages about what? Are they walking away? Are they just done? Or are they going to stay and work on creative solutions to the problem? That's what the feminine is trying to ferret out. Page of Swords, right? The detective trying to read the tea leaves, get the subtle nuances, get the clarity and the truth and the information they need. Is this person walking away, or are they here to work with me, right? Because we already have the Three of Pentacles. Every card kind of builds on the next. So I feel like this feminine doesn't know if this person, their divine counterpart, is just done, over and out, or if they will stay and work together with the feminine on creative solutions to the problem, and the feminine is getting mixed messages about it, which causes emotional overwhelm, yada, 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 Seven of Cups. Okay, Six of Swords in the future, though, we're going to move to calmer waters. Isn't that lovely? I love that because the masculine in the future is manifesting the twin, the counterpart, the soulmate, whatever words you use to describe it. I kind of use them a little interchangeably. There are very different camps on that. had the whole deck upside down, so I will reshuffle. See, these long guys, man, they take me off game. Perfect. Yeah. Moving on victoriously. Moving on to calmer waters, getting beyond the chaos, getting beyond that conflict energy, right? Getting beyond this negative cycle that's just come to an end, working through it, moving to calmer waters, getting beyond the turbulence, and moving forward victoriously. The beautiful Cancerian energy of the Chariot. Lovely, lovely. Totally manifesting. You're both manifesting. I feel that you're manifesting a reunion and moving forward and getting beyond this. If this is speaking to you, Gemini, I will take this to the extended. And for those of you who are new, I'll tell you the drill. The others know. It's like a 3 card. I take all this energy and I kind of zero in on something you need to focus on right now, an issue, situation, or energy, a block or a challenge to love, or, you know, to dealing with that and focusing on it and what you can do about it or expect to come of it. Then we'll have your messages to and from each other at 5D. What do you want each other to know? What are you trying to communicate? 1 card for you, Gemini, for the Geminis watching from your higher self, spirit of the universe. That will kind of be your spiritual team weighing in on the whole matter and giving you advice. And then what you can expect going forward. And if timing's a factor, it would show up there, but we already have the wheel kind of hidden underneath. So if we don't get a hit on timing, that lets you know that it's already kind of underway. Very exciting, lovely reading. Great to see you here. The link to the extended is below. I will be there in a second. Otherwise, I'll see you in a future reading. Take care, Gemini. Bye-bye.